Deep in the heart of the forest lies a hidden world of magical creatures and secrets. For centuries, the forest has been shrouded in mystery and intrigue, leaving adventurers and explorers alike to ponder its secrets. Today, a brave soul is about to uncover the truth of this mysterious realm and discover its hidden wonders. The mysterious forest was a place of mystery and wonder. As I stepped into the forest, I felt a strange sense of calmness wash over me. The trees were tall and majestic, their leaves rustling in the gentle breeze. The air was filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers, and the birds sang a beautiful song. I could feel the magic of the forest all around me, and I knew that I was in a place of great power. I walked further into the forest, my heart filled with anticipation of what I might find, my heart filled with anticipation of what I might find. The main character takes a deep breath and steps into the mysterious forest, full of unknown creatures and plants. With a determined spirit, they embark on their journey, ready to explore the unknown and discover what lies ahead. The challenge ahead was daunting. We had no idea what to expect or how to prepare. We had no map, no compass, and no guide to lead us. We had to rely on our own wits, courage, and determination to make it through. We had to rely on our own strength and ingenuity to survive the unknown. We had to find our own way through the unknown and the unpredictable. It was a challenge that would test us to our limits, but it was a challenge we were determined to face head on. The search for clues began as soon as the adventurers arrived in the strange land. Everywhere they looked, they were met with strange and unusual sights. They explored the area, looking for any sign of the lost city. They had heard about the area, looking for any sign of the lost city. They had heard about the area. They asked the locals for help, but all they could offer were stories and rumors. Eventually, the adventurers stumbled upon a hidden cave deep in the forest. With a bit of luck, they were able to find a map that showed the location of the lost city. With newfound hope, the adventurers set off on their journey, determined to find the lost city and its secrets. The search for clues had led us to the edge of the unknown, and we knew that the big adventure was about to begin. We had no idea what lay ahead, but we were determined to face whatever challenges we encountered with courage and resilience. As we set off, the anticipation of the unknown was palpable, and we knew that our courage and determination would be tested. We were ready to take on whatever lay ahead of us, and we were ready to embark on the big adventure that awaited us. The big adventure may be over, but the journey has only just begun. The final test is the ultimate challenge for the brave adventurers, and the stakes are high. They must use all the skills and knowledge they have acquired throughout their journey to pass this test. It will require courage, strength, and perseverance, but the reward of success will be worth it. The adventurers must now face the final test and prove their worth. As I ventured deeper into the forest, I began to see a variety of magical creatures. I saw sprites flitting around, their tiny wings shimmering in the sunlight. I saw a centaur, her hooves pounding against the earth as she ran. I saw a unicorn galloping through the trees, its mane and tail streaming behind it. Everywhere I looked, I saw creatures I had only ever seen in books. I was in awe of the beauty of the magical creatures that surrounded me. I was walking deeper into the forest when I suddenly heard a voice. I stopped in my tracks and looked around, and there in front of me was a small figure. It was a fairy, and she was looking right at me. She smiled and waved her hand, beckoning me closer. I cautiously stepped closer, and she began to speak. The unexpected meeting had left the adventurers feeling uneasy. As they were about to leave the mysterious forest, a small voice called out to them. It was a fairy, who warned them of the dangers that lurked within the forest. She told them of the magical creatures that had been created by the forest's powerful magic, and how they could be dangerous if not treated with respect. She also warned them of the consequences of their actions, and how their actions could have unforeseen consequences. Finally, she reminded them that the forest was a sacred place, and that they should always be mindful of their actions while in it. With this warning, the adventurers left the forest, feeling more cautious and aware of the power that the forest held. The previous chapter ended with the main character deciding to explore the mysterious forest. After a few moments of hesitation, they took a deep breath and stepped into the unknown. With each footstep, they felt a sense of anticipation and excitement as they discovered the wonders of the forest. From the chirping of the birds to the rustling of the trees, the forest was alive and inviting. As they continued their journey, the main character felt a sense of adventure and curiosity, eager to explore what the forest had to offer. Exploring the depths of the forest, I soon encountered several of its inhabitants. I was amazed by the variety of creatures I encountered, from the small, timid squirrels, to the majestic deer, to the majestic birds of prey soaring overhead. As I continued to explore, I found myself drawn to the animals, and I was filled with a sense of awe and wonder. I stopped to observe them, and I was amazed by their beauty and grace. I watched as they interacted with each other, and I was moved by their intelligence and strength with each other. I felt a deep connection with them, and I knew that I had found something special in this forest. After meeting the animals of the forest, I felt a special connection to them. I began to understand their language and behavior. I realized that they were not so different from me. We shared the same love of the forest and the same desire to protect it. I could feel the bond between us growing stronger with each passing day. I felt like I belonged in the forest, like I was part of something bigger than myself. I was happy to have made this special connection with the animals of the forest. Having developed a special connection with the animals in the forest, I felt a strong bond forming. I was surprised to discover that I could communicate with them in a way that I couldn't with humans. I found myself spending more and more time in the forest, and soon enough I had made a new friend, a fox cub. We would play together, and I would tell him stories of my adventures in the forest. We would often go on walks together, and I would teach him about the different plants and animals in the forest. It was a special connection, one that I will always cherish. As I ventured deeper into the forest, I encountered many obstacles along the way. I had to climb over fallen trees, dodge thickets of thorns, and brave the cold nights. Despite the difficulties, I kept going, determined to make it to the other side. I was determined to make it through the forest and find out what was waiting for me on the other side.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you more exciting stories and videos like this one. See you next time.